I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I'm on the top of this everything I got inside. They sleeping on me, but one day they gonna realize. I ride slow, cruising down the highway going 65. I'm all alone inside my head trying to cook up that vibe. I pop the top and release everything I got inside. They sleeping on me, but one day they gonna realize.
I've been driving on E just to clear my mind. Too much been going on, so I took a drive. I know I gotta stop for gas, but in due time, I guess I'm tryna push my car until it flatlines. I've been driving on E just to clear my mind. Too much been going on, so I took a drive. I know I gotta stop for gas, but in due time, I guess I'm tryna push my car until it flatlines. It flatlines. Listen, I'm stressed out and I'm contemplating on what to do. I wanna quit, but I'm worried about the bills due. And I've been searching and calling places for something new. When they pick up, they just tell me they'll call me back soon. I'm frustrated, I really need explanations on why I keep getting jobs that only offer low wages. And God, I'm not saying that I'm not grateful, I'm just saying I want a job with a little bit more compensation. Cause every day is a struggle and I don't really have cash. And I've been driving on E, hoping my tank will last. And I've been driving on E, hoping my tank will I've been driving on E just to clear my mind. Too much been going on, so I took a drive. I know I gotta stop for gas, but in due time, I guess I'm tryna push my car until it flatlines. I've been driving on E just to clear my mind. Too much been going on, so I took a drive. I know I gotta stop for gas, but in due time, I guess I'm tryna push my car until it flatlines. I only got $50 and I don't get paid till next week. I pay my bills, now I'm struggling to get food to eat. I check the fridge and that thing is practically empty. All I see is white bread and peanut butter and jelly. I slammed the fridge in my frustration, thinking about the moments that led up to my situation. Wishing I could finally get approved for my food stamp application, but I make too much, says administration. Man, where my keys at? Think I need to go for a quick drive, man. So much stuff is going on.
Alright guys, so back out here in the shop. As you can see, we got a bunch of goodies here that I'm gonna go ahead and unbox. I went ahead and threw the back wheels back on. Yes, these tires are some really fat balloon looking bitches, but I just needed to roll enough and drive enough to get it to the dyno and right now, and then we'll switch those out for something a little more sporty like these. Probably gonna end up running these Fat Fives for a little while till I can get some wheels, but if I can get me 2 more tires like the ones on the front to match, then I'll be straight. Cause these look like brand new, so no need to waste them if they're good, right? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox all this stuff, and then we'll proceed with doing whatever we do today. All right guys, so this is what we're looking at right now. Put a little scan over everything here and show you exactly what we got. So we're gonna start here. This is I want to say it's a 9-pound flywheel. It's a XTD brand. Now I'm not sure if any of y'all know them or not. They are an eBay brand, but I do know a few friends around here that run them and haven't had any issues, so that's why I went with them. I'm not sponsored by Action Clutch or anybody major, so I can't really afford them right now, but I'm sure this XTD should do just fine. Now in this box we have some brake pads, ceramic, just your basic brake pads, and then I have these beautiful babies right here. Look at that. Some good old drilled and slotted rotors. Pretty much the same thing that I put on the trap car. And these pads are for the 262 millimeter rotors as well. And then this is neat. It actually comes with parts cleaner. Like you can actually spray off the residue on it, so I can use that on this too. And then in this box you'll find our polyurethane shifter bushings, little pack of grease, and yeah, so that should really take all the slop out of the shifter, and hopefully I can go ahead and put this in this video, so get that knocked out. But moving on, in this box we have the actual clutch, and this is I want to say it was a stage 3 6-puck from, again, XTD. So not sponsored by anybody, so I have to run what I have to run, but I do know that this material is the same as my competition clutch. Like, this is the same type of stuff. The only difference is my comp clutch was 1 whole disc instead of the pucks. It was like 1 whole disc of this stuff. So I really like this. I think it's like ceramic. I don't know. Y'all probably get it right in the comments, but I forget what this stuff is called. But it's not your normal like friction stuff. It's something different, and I like the way this grabs. It really grabs good. But moving on, here we have a caliper. This is these calipers are for the EX. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is wheel bearings. I'm going to do both front wheel bearings as well while we got the car tore down. So I'm going to try to price those. I'm not going to buy those on eBay because people say that those are not good, but I'm going to go to the auto parts store and actually price me some of those. I'm willing to pay for those just so I don't have to keep doing it. But yeah, anyway, moving right along. This here is the manual steering rack, and I really wanted to go manual. Yeah, I really wanted to go manual because it just simplifies everything. This car had power steering just because it's an EX, and it just came like that, but I'm just gonna, it's already missing all the lines, so I just gotta swap out the racks. And I also noted from watching garage built Hondas that this to fit this thing, you actually have to get the manual bracket and then open up the holes on it. So I gotta try to locate one of those ASAP. The black car is power steering outside, so I can't use that one, but I need to try to locate one of those just so I can go ahead and get this bolted up. But yeah, man, this thing is mint, and it's got brand new inner tie rods. All I have to do is screw on these tie rods, because these were pretty new too, so I just have to screw those right onto it, and we should be good. Now, what I'm gonna do to finish off this video is I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the shifter bushing stuff done and get the shift linkage actually mounted into this car so that we can at least get that done today. I need to start going and knocking out every little thing that I can, so when the time comes, we can go on and just slap the engine in and drive. I do know it's some wiring shit that I'm gonna have to go through and figure out, especially with the headlights, but again, we got this other car here, and if this wiring harness is unsavable, then I'll just have to try to pull the one out of that to fix everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get this shift linkage hung up. Alrighty guys, so we've got the shifter back in, got those two bolts tightened up. Now all I gotta do is, it's gonna lean forward till whenever we get the actual engine in, but at least we got that out of the way. Now, pretty much all that's left is doing the brake stuff, and I need to get the bracket for the rack and pinion so that we can go ahead and swap this over. Cause see, this bracket is supposedly wider than the one that comes with the manual rack. So when you use this, it leaves it sloppy. And if you try to put this rubber over that one and use this bracket again, they say something about it can bind up or something, and I don't really want to deal with that. So what I'm just gonna do is find me a manual one and cut the slit so that we can bolt it back up to this subframe, and we should be good. Hopefully we can get that done between now and Friday, and continue on messing with this wire and stuff. I gotta go through this and figure out exactly what goes where, and try to piece it together. So that's like a headlight bulb right there, but some of this stuff is actually broken and whatnot, so gotta try to piece it together and get this baby ready, so we can hopefully have this thing running by the end of this month. So that's what we're shooting for. I believe I can do it, honestly. It's just a bunch of tedious little stuff, guys, that's got to be done. I've gotten pretty much everything we need. Oh, did I show y'all the engine? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. H23A going in. I couldn't get one from J-Spec this time, so I had to go with JDM City. They had them in stock. They actually had about 3 or 4 up there, and so I went with them. And off the bat, I mean, it's an engine and everything, but it's not as well kept as the ones that J-Spec, like what J-Spec usually has, but I think this will be fine. Like, the sensors are it's a lot more stuff broken on this one than when I get them from J-Spec, but we'll make do with it. It'll work. We got plenty of harnesses. I'm gonna attempt to use this alternator just because I don't have one from this car, so I'm gonna attempt to use that. Hopefully that's good, and yeah, we should be all set. We're waiting on the H2B kit, which today is Wednesday. I believe it's supposed to come tomorrow. So once we get that in, we can go ahead and get the engine and the B16 trans mounted up. and then all we have to do is slap it in the car. I will definitely be doing some test and tune sessions and trying to better my times, you know, personally and stuff, and just having fun. It's pretty much what this car is all about. Just being able to drive it in the street and take it to the track and rip it and just have fun, man, all the way around. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope y'all are satisfied with this update. I know this is probably a long video, but if you stuck around, really appreciate it. Make sure y'all smack the like button, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Respect all bills. Peace out.